Today is March 24th, 2025, and today we are meeting HuwaRei. HuwaRei came through January 20th, 2021 at 11:39:58 a.m. 3 months have passed again since the last major transmission, which was from Piqua'an'e, who we will take a quick look at again here now, just to refresh our memory. I am still living in the new location, Lakeside, California. The main symbols coming through this frame to me they're relative to feeling. So I get an incredible sense of distance, of great longing and great sadness. This being came through in a rendering request from someone who is a major contributor on our forum board, who there goes by the name Tides to Dust. Tides is responsible for bringing through multiple contacts to us through the mean of the crystal, including 2 children, both females and both of a different species, who, why don't we go ahead and take a quick look at them here now also, just because this person has brought through so many contacts. While we just go ahead and look at them here, I'll mention that giants are another theme that come through with this person. It's something that we both have in common. He's brought through the angelic realm as well as the animal kingdom. Now, there's something interesting to mention relative to the way in which the person who requested this rendering and myself both connect with this being. And this will bring forward another concept that I'll go into briefly here before I end this video. But it has to do with the aspect of the being that we connect with. So myself, very much seeing this person himself coming at me in this transmission, I connect to the male aspect, and through this male aspect connect with the name, sound, frequency, vibration of HuwaRei. However, the requester himself connects through the feminine aspect and connects with this being who he just immediately began connecting to by the concept of mother. Now, the interesting thing here is, in researching the symbols that compose the name that came through to me, I discovered that Huwa, being of an Arabic origin, literally translates as mother of mankind. Now, relative to the way the requester of this transmission and myself have connected or are connecting with the being, I'm just going to mention that, well, it's kind of a discovery and kind of a non-discovery, but I'm going to put it through the best I can. There is no top or end, it seems, to the fractaling down of the singular being here into the many various hundreds of entities that we're bringing through here now. However, I have reached a certain pinnacle in the crystal, the top of which is represented by 2 individuals, 2 entities, 2 beings, 1 male, 1 female. When the beings come through, you'll notice that in the ones that I've brought to you thus far, they're either coming through in right or left profile. At the pinnacle that I'm mentioning, the female is, I'm not even going to say on which side, just one side, and the male on the other. And when the beings come through in right and left and or left profile, It's a clue as to which side of this, I will call it tree, the being is coming down to us through. Also, relative to my own situation here in the earth life, and of course, having parents, it may further be in reference to what side of my own direct family tree or history the being is connecting to me through. I just find this interesting, so I'm taking a moment here now to mention it. And as I continue looking into this and making further discovery, I may go into this further. HuwaRei is a galactic level humanoid type being, not Earth human, but humanoid type being whose great height, immense height and stature indicate a gravity very different than our own here in the 3D Earth life. I associate this gravity with that of being from a higher dimension. And when this being comes at me, it towers, just towers over myself. So I'm not sure which dimension exactly this would be. However, the fifth immediately is what comes to mind. So HuwaRei, humanoid, but not Earth human. And due to the name that came through, associated, I feel, somehow, some way, with the birth of mankind as we currently experience ourselves here now. So whether this would have something to do with the Anunnaki, I am not quite certain. I know there are various iterations and reiterations of them. And so somewhere down the line, it could be possible. Let's take a quick moment here. I'll go ahead and recede, and you can connect with this being as you wish. I will just leave you all to this in silence. Okay. This was HuwaRei. And before I go ahead and leave off here, I will mention, because it is semi-related to what we're doing here, I have been recently charged to write a series of articles on the subject of disclosure, trying to put through my own interpretations of what it is that I am experiencing, in hope that it might be helpful to some of you out there in framing what it is, what it isn't, how and why, and where it happens and where it doesn't. I'm going to link to that series of articles in the video description. For now, this was HuwaRei, and as always, we'll be back again soon with the next being.